Okay, so this is me. My name's Lisa Ricketts. I'm the delivery manager for the LoCASE project. And I'm just going to run through a few slides just to give you a bit of a flavour about what the project's about and how it might be able to help you. So to start off with, we've got what is the project. So it's a business support project for small and medium-sized businesses across the whole of the South East LEP area, which is a huge area. And I'm going to show you a map in a moment just to show you the patch that we're covering. My delivery team actually focuses on Essex, Thurrock and Southend. And the project aims to help businesses to become more energy efficient, to lower their carbon and to save money. But it's also helping businesses who are trying to innovate and design new products and services for the low carbon sector. So for those kinds of businesses, we can help with consultancy, marketing, business development needs. So it's quite a rounded project. We have match-funded grants, which is always a bonus. So we have up to £10,000 worth of match-funded grants for businesses to apply for to help you to do those things that you need to do in your business to make you more successful and save money. So this is the patch. This is the South East Local Enterprise Partnership area. And the part that we're dealing with is kind of the big pink area at the top, Thurrock and Southend, which is the green and the blue. But obviously we've got colleagues that are working across the whole patch, helping businesses to reduce their carbon emissions across that whole patch. The project is a partnership, so you've heard that the European Regional Development Funds have provided some funding for us for this project, which is fantastic. These other partners are actually also contributing, and we are trying to make the project really successful through that. So Kent County Council are our lead partner and accountable body. Thurrock Council, University of Brighton, East Sussex County Council, Essex County Council and Southend Borough Council. So the project really is about looking at the circular economy for low carbon and energy efficiency. We are trying to stimulate demand, so the grants that we give for energy efficiency are there to kind of make businesses think, okay, what can I do a bit differently to actually make my business better and to save money? We're looking at the supply, so we're supporting that supply. So businesses that are trying to introduce a new product or service or to grow their business, to supply those low carbon solutions, we're trying to help them grow as well. And it's about transferring knowledge. So we're working with the university so that they can help businesses with the particular needs that a university might be able to help with. So they could be sending in a student into a business to help them with a particular project. But it's also about the people that are in the room today and others that we speak to, transferring the knowledge about how lowering their carbon can help them and to share that message between businesses. Our headline targets are there, so these are the things that we need to kind of achieve. And actually we're part of this supporting the shift towards a low carbon economy in all sectors, and that's where we sit under the European structural funds. Okay, so the stimulating demand part. So it's providing companies with assessments or green audits so they can look at their energy usage or look at the things that they need to do to grow their business and make an informed decision about where they can invest money to make things better. It's providing access to finance. So we do have our grants pot. It's match funded, so we can provide up to 40% match funding back towards the cost of anything that you might want to do. We want to raise awareness of that low carbon economy, the circular economy, to ensure that businesses become more environmentally sustainable and friendly. We want customers and decision makers to make better choices in terms of buying, so buying more carbon friendly products and services. And we're also trying to encourage people to talk to each other, so that you're in the room today, that you may go and speak to other businesses where you can tell them about the project and help us to kind of get people on board. The supporting supply. So again, this is about growth in the low carbon goods and services sector. We call them LoCASE. And this is about kind of building networks and consortiums and looking at clusters and looking at how we can develop supply chain. So as part of the project, we've got a number of Meet the Buyer events that we're going to be planning so that we can bring small businesses together with bigger businesses to look at supply chain. And this is where the knowledge transfer element comes in as well. So like most projects and funding out there, there is some eligibility criteria. So we are working with small and medium-sized businesses, so that's businesses between 1 and 250 employees. and you mustn't have a balance sheet over 43 million euros and a turnover not exceeding 50 million euros, which is practically all of the businesses in the area anyway. There's not many above that. You have to spend the full value of the project within the area. So if you've got a branch just outside of our local enterprise partnership area, unfortunately we can't support any projects there, but we can fully support projects that are in the area. You have to be able to provide 60% of the money towards the cost of it, so it's cost of projects. So what the project does is it pays after you've implemented a project. So you'll need to be able to pay up front, and we can give up to 40% back. And there are a few sectors that we are restricted from helping, so, and I'll run through those in a moment. This is to do with various parts of state aid, etc. So ineligible sectors, fisheries and agriculture, coal, steel, shipbuilding, synthetic fibres, and school-age education, because obviously they have pots of money that help them out anyway. Banking and insurance companies, and if there are any banks or insurance companies in the room, don't hit me, but it's because it's deemed that they're not productive industries, so they're kind of just helping themselves. That's not my definition of it, so. And we've also, so retail is a bit of a tricky one. So there are potentially things we can do with retail. It depends on the type of retail it is, but you just need to come and speak to us about it really, so we can make a decision. Okay, so this is what we can fund. So it's about, marketing costs, it's about machinery, it's about potentially assets, patents, IT, software. It could be just the normal heating and lighting systems that will help you to become more energy efficient. So there are lots of things that we can help with, and there's not one project that's the same as another. So everybody that comes to us has a bespoke assessment done and has bespoke needs. So we're there to help you out. This is the customer journey. So this is how you will engage with the project. So you'll come to us from whatever means. You may speak to one of your local authority economic development teams and they will refer you to us. We may meet at a networking event and you'll come to us, or you may speak to a colleague and you'll come to us. Once you're with us, we get you to fill out a very simple form, which is an eligibility check, so that we can make sure that we can work with you. You are in the right area and you're right size company. And then we'll make an appointment for someone to come and see you. So one of our energy assessors will come out to your premises and do that audit. And that could be a very quick audit, or it could take a bit longer, depending on the size of your business or the needs of your business. Then we'll tailor a package of support. So we'll decide on whether you are an energy efficiency project, or whether you're a LoCASE project, or whether potentially you don't need anything because you're really already great at energy efficiency. But there are other things that we can help you with. So we have some workshops, we've got some networking events, like I said, we've got some Meet the Buyer events. So if we can't help you in one way, we'll try and help you in another way. And then we go through to kind of monitoring and reporting. So when you've done your project, we'll come and see that you've done it, and we'll come back after 6 months or a year, and just to make sure that, things are still going well when you're saving money like you thought you might. So it's a bit strange talking about the achievements that we have today at a launch event, but we have been delivering this project for the last 3 months. So these are some of the things that have happened just in this best growth hub area. So it's the Essex, Thurrock and South End. So we've spoken to, and this is just my team, over 1,000 businesses at different events across the whole of that patch. We've been visible to over 95,000 through various mail shots or paper copies of newsletters that have been sent out. We've received personally 350 inquiries, so direct inquiries to us to ask about the project. We've had 90 eligibility forms returned, and we've got 83 businesses signed up to the project. We've done 61 audits already, so our advisors have been into businesses and already conducted 61 audits. And we've also got another 22 or so in the pipeline waiting to be done. And that goes up every single day. We're getting inquiries in every day. And as we get the inquiry in, we turn around really quickly. We make sure that somebody goes out for an appointment. And then for the whole of the LoCASE area, I'll just talk about the grants that we've awarded so far. So we have monthly panel meetings where a panel of the partners come together and look at the applications that have come in. We've had 2 so far. At that, we've had 26 applications. And all 26 applications have been approved at the grant that has been recommended. And that totals £160,000 worth of grants already issued in the first 3 months, which I think is really fantastic. This is the team, this is the delivery team that will be coming out and about on the patch. So, and they're all in the room today, so please, when we're doing our networking lunch, please come and say hello and have a chat with us. And obviously there are contact details, so business@thurrock.gov.uk, and we've also got the Facebook and Twitter accounts as well up and running. So if you're on any of those medias, please follow us and we'll send out messages. Shameless plug for the next event for LoCASE. So we've got a networking event coming up in Chelmsford on the 26th of October. Please come along to that. Grant funding and support for your business. We'll be there with some other organisations that will be able to help your business with kind of support and funding needs. So please come along to that. You can book on Eventbrite, very simply. We'll circulate the slides and so that you've got the links anyway. That's it from me. So what we're going to do now is introduce our other speakers and then, yeah, there we go.